Hi everyone, it's wonderful to have you here today. Have you ever thought about incredible power of reading? For me, it's like embarking on a never-ending journey of discovery. And here is something fascinating. Many of the world's most successful people, think Bill Gates and Warren Buffett, credit their achievements to the habit of reading. It's not just a hobby, it's a tool for personal growth and success. Today, I'm excited to share with you 10 incredible books that have been recommended by various successful individuals. These aren't just books they enjoyed, they're books that have stuck with them, sparked new ideas, and even influenced how they approach challenges. Now I know what you might be thinking. I'm busy, I don't have time to read. Believe me, I understand. But even a few pages a day can make a world of difference. So, whether you're an avid reader or just starting out, I encourage you to join me on this journey of exploration and discovery. Are you ready to discover the books that could transform your life? Let's dive in. Our first book, Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman, is a game changer in human behavior. Bill Gates praises this book for its deep insights into how we think and make decisions. Kahneman explores two systems that drive our thinking. System 1, which is fast, intuitive, and emotional, and System 2, which is slower, more deliberate, and logical. What's fascinating about Kahneman's work is how he unveils the hidden biases and mental shortcuts we all use, often without even realizing it. The book delves into various cognitive biases and heuristics that affect our decision-making. For instance, it explores the anchoring effect, where we rely too heavily on the first piece of information we receive, and the availability heuristic, which leads us to overestimate the probability of the events that are easy to recall. Understanding these biases is crucial for making sound decisions in all aspects of life, from business negotiations to personal investments. Kahneman doesn't just highlight the pitfalls of our thinking, he also offers practical strategies for mitigating these biases and engaging our more rational system too. Actionable takeaway. Next time you face a big decision, consciously engage your slow thinking system to analyze the situation more thoroughly. Try to identify any cognitive biases that might be influencing your judgment and consider how you can mitigate their impact. Next, we have Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book is a favorite of Tim Ferriss and Mark Manson, who praise its practical approach to personal development. It's packed with actionable advice on how to build good habits and break bad ones. Clear's central premise is that small changes, when compounded over time, can lead to remarkable results. He emphasizes that it's not about making drastic overnight transformations, but rather focusing on consistent, incremental improvements. This approach makes the process of change more manageable and less overwhelming. Clear introduces the concept of habit stacking, where you attach a new habit to an existing one, making it easier to implement changes in your life. For example, if you want to start meditating, you might try doing it for 5 minutes right after brushing your teeth. The book also emphasizes that the importance of making your habits attractive, easy, satisfying, and obvious. Clear calls these the 4 laws of behavior change. 1. Make it obvious. This law is about visibility and awareness. To build a new habit, make sure the cues for that habit are clearly visible in your environment. For breaking a bad habit, remove the cues that trigger it. 2. Make it attractive. The more attractive a habit is, the more likely you are to do it. This could mean pairing a habit you need to do with one you want to do, or changing your mindset to highlight the benefits of the habit. 3. Make it easy. Reduce friction for habits you want to build and increase friction for habits you want to break. Start with small, easy-to-do actions that can grow over time. 4. Make it satisfying. Provide yourself with immediate rewards for completing a good habit. This helps your brain associate the behavior with a positive feeling, making you more likely to repeat it. By applying these 4 laws, Clear argues that we can design our environment and routines to make good habits inevitable and bad habits impossible. Whether you're looking to improve your health, productivity, or overall well-being. Atomic Habits offers valuable insights and actionable advice. Actionable takeaway. Identify one small habit you want to build and commit to doing it for just 2 minutes a day. Use habit stacking to attach it to an existing routine in your life and apply the 4 laws of behavior change to make it stick. Third on our list is Mindset by Dweck. Recommended by Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, this book explores the power of our mindset in achieving success. Nadella credits this book with transforming Microsoft's culture, helping the company shift from a know-it-all to a learn-it-all mindset, which he believes is crucial for innovation and growth in the fast-paced tech industry. Dweck introduces two powerful concepts, the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset believe their abilities are set in stone. You're either good at something, or you're not. On the other hand, those with a growth mindset believe they can always learn and improve, no matter their starting point. That's where the magic happens. Dweck's research shows that individuals with a growth mindset are more likely to embrace challenges, persevere through obstacles, and ultimately achieve higher levels of success. They see setbacks not as failures but as opportunities for learning and growth. The book provides numerous examples from education, sports, and business to illustrate how adopting a growth mindset can lead to a greater success and fulfillment. Dweck also explores how the way we praise children can significantly impact the mindsets they develop. Actionable takeaway. Next time you face a setback, try reframing it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Focus on the process and effort rather than the outcome. Also, consider how you praise others, especially children. Focus on effort and resilience rather than inherent talent. The fourth recommendation is Sapiens by Yuval Noah Harari. Mark Zuckerberg calls this book a big history narrative that can change how you view human development. Harari takes us on a journey through the entire history of humankind, from the emergence of Homo sapiens in Africa to the present day. What makes Sapiens so captivating is how it challenges conventional wisdom. Harari doesn't shy away from asking big, uncomfortable questions about what it means to be human. Harari explores the defining moments that shaped our species, from the cognitive revolution to the agricultural and scientific revolutions. The book challenges many commonly held beliefs about human history and society. For instance, Harari argues that the agricultural revolution, often viewed as a leap forward, may have actually made the lives of most humans worse, trapping them in a cycle of hard labor and dependence. He also explores how our ability to cooperate in large numbers fueled by shared myths and stories has been key to our success. By shared myths, Harari refers to collective beliefs that shape societies, such as religions, ideologies, and even economic systems. This ability allowed us to build empires, establish complex economic systems, and even land on the moon. While Sapiens is a history book, its insights are deeply relevant to personal growth and business thinking. Understanding the patterns of human history can help us make better decisions in our personal lives and in shaping the future of our organization. Actionable takeaway. Reflect on how historical patterns might be influencing your current beliefs and behaviors. Try to identify some of the shared myths that shape your society and consider their impact on your daily life and decisions. How might these insights inform your approach to leadership or innovation in your work? Number 5 is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey, recommended by countless successful individuals, including Warren Buffett. This true classic is a timeless guide to navigating the complexities of life and achieving both personal and professional fulfillment. Covey's 7 habits provide a framework for living a principle-centered life, one that is built on integrity, responsibility, and a commitment to continuous improvement. He emphasizes that true effectiveness isn't just about getting things done, but about focusing on what truly matters. The 7 habits are: be proactive. Begin with the end in mind. Put first things first. Think win-win. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Synergize. Sharpen the saw. These habits are incredibly practical and easy to apply to everyday life. They range from being proactive and taking initiative to prioritizing what's important, and seeking to understand others before making yourself understood. One of the key takeaways from the 7 habits is the importance of moving from dependence to independence, and ultimately, to interdependence. It's about recognizing that we can achieve far more than we ever could alone. For example, Herb Kelleher, co-founder of Southwest Airlines, applied the principle of begin with the end in mind to create a company culture focused on customer service. This clear vision helped Southwest become one of the most successful airlines in the industry. Actionable takeaway. Try applying the habit, begin with the end in mind to a current project or goal. Visualize your desired outcome and work backwards to plan the steps needed to achieve it. This approach can help you stay focused and motivated, even when faced with challenges. Next up is Deep Work by Cal Newport, highly recommended by Seth Godin. But first, what exactly is deep work? Newport defines it as the ability to focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task. In today's hyper-connected world, it's easy to feel like you're always on, constantly bombarded with notifications and updates. But what if I told you that some of the most impactful work happens when we disconnect from the noise and truly focus? That's the premise of Cal Newport's book, and it's an idea that deeply resonates with me. Newport argues that the ability to concentrate without distraction on complex tasks is becoming increasingly rare, yet it's more valuable than ever. Think about it. The shallow work of constantly checking emails and attending endless meetings can be done by almost anyone. But the ability to truly delve into complex problems, to think critically and produce truly innovative work, that's where real value is created. What's fascinating about deep work is how it challenges our modern work culture. Newport suggests that deep work isn't just about economic value, it's also about personal satisfaction and the feeling of mastery that comes from tackling challenging tasks. The book provides practical strategies for cultivating a deep work habit, such as scheduling specific time blocks for focused work and minimizing distractions. Newport argues that by regularly engaging in deep work, we can tap into our full cognitive potential and produce something truly meaningful. For example, Bill Gates is known for his Think Weeks, where he disconnects from daily operations to focus deeply on big-picture strategies and innovation. This practice has been credited with sparking many of Microsoft's breakthrough ideas. Actionable takeaway. Try implementing a deep work session in your day, eliminating all distractions for at least 90 minutes. You might be surprised at how much you can accomplish and how satisfying it feels to engage in focused, meaningful work. Seventh on our list is Quiet: The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking by Susan Cain. Bill Gates recommends this book for its insights on the strengths of introverts in both personal and professional settings. But first, let's clarify. Introverts are individuals who prefer less stimulating environments and tend to feel drained after social interactions, while extroverts thrive on social engagement and seek out stimulating environments. We live in a world that seems to celebrate the extrovert, the charismatic leader, the life of the party, the person who commands attention in every room. But Cain challenges this prevailing notion, arguing that our society often undervalues the strength of introverts, their thoughtfulness, their creativity, and their ability to focus deeply and solve complex problems. What's fascinating about Quiet is how Cain explores the cultural bias towards extroversion and highlights the unique contributions introverts can make. She reminds us that some of history's most influential figures, from Albert Einstein to Rosa Parks, were introverts who achieved extraordinary things by embracing their quiet strengths. The book shares stories of successful introverts and offers strategies for creating environments where both introverts and extroverts can thrive. Cain emphasizes that the key is valuing different styles of communication and collaboration. For instance, Cain suggests that workplaces can benefit from providing quiet spaces for deep work, balancing group brainstorming with individual reflection time, and recognizing that leadership can come in many different styles. Actionable takeaway. If you're an introvert, embrace your natural strengths and find ways to leverage them in your work and personal life. If you're an extrovert, consider how you can create space for the introverts in your life to shine. Try incorporating more quiet reflection time into your day, regardless of your personality type. Remember, both introverts and extroverts have valuable contributions to make. The key is understanding and appreciating these differences. The eighth book is Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Richard Branson frequently cites this book for its powerful message on inspiring action and leadership. In the business world, we often focus on the what and the how. What products or services do we offer? How do we deliver them? But Sinek argues that truly inspiring leaders and organizations start with the why, their purpose, their cause, their belief. Sinek's central premise is that great leaders don't just communicate what they do or how they do it. They start by articulating their why. He illustrates this concept with what he calls the golden circle, consisting of 3 concentric circles: why at the center, followed by how, and then what on the outside. Think about companies like Apple or Tesla. They're not just selling products, they're selling a vision of the future. Apple's why might be challenging the status quo, while Tesla's could be accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy. What's fascinating about Start with Why is how it challenges us to think deeper about our motivations. When you understand your why, it becomes a guiding principle for everything you do. It helps you attract like-minded individuals, inspire your team, and resonate with customers on a deeper level. The book provides examples from successful companies and leaders who have effectively communicated their why to inspire others. For instance, Martin Luther King Jr., whose famous "I Have a Dream" speech started with why, a vision of equality and justice, rather than a detailed plan of action. Sinek shows that it's about connecting with people on an emotional level, not just a transactional one. By understanding your own why, you can create a more meaningful and impactful life, whether you're leading a company or pursuing personal goals. Actionable takeaway. Reflect on your own why, the purpose that drives you, and write it down. Use it as a guiding principle for your decisions and actions. Try to articulate it in a simple, clear statement and see how it might influence your approach to work and life. Ninth on our list is Daring Greatly by Brené Brown. Oprah Winfrey highly recommends this book for its insights on vulnerability and courage in both personal and professional life. Brown's central argument is that vulnerability, often perceived as a weakness, is actually the key to forging deeper connections and achieving extraordinary things. It's about having the courage to show up authentically, even when it's uncomfortable. What's fascinating about Daring Greatly is how it challenges our conventional wisdom. We've all been taught to fear vulnerability, to see it as a risk. But Brown convincingly argues that it's essential for creativity, innovation, and building resilience. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we open ourselves up to new experiences, new relationships, and new possibilities. The book is backed by Brown's extensive research, which shows that people who embrace vulnerability are often more creative and innovative. They're also more resilient in the face of setbacks, because they're not afraid to ask for help and support when they need it. Brown shares personal stories and case studies to illustrate how vulnerability can lead to greater creativity, innovation, and resilience in various aspects of life, from leadership to parenting to personal relationships. For example, she recounts how a CEO's willingness to admit he didn't have all the answers during a crisis actually increased his team's trust and motivation. Actionable takeaway. Identify one area in your life where you can be more vulnerable and take a small step towards openness. This could be sharing an idea at work, expressing your feelings to a loved one, or asking for help with a challenge you're facing. You might find that it leads to deeper connections and unexpected opportunities. And finally, we have Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor E. Frankl. This profound book, recommended by Tony Robbins, explores the human search for purpose and meaning in life. It's a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit, even in the face of unimaginable suffering. Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor, shares his experiences in Nazi concentration camps and how he found meaning amidst unimaginable horrors. His first-hand accounts provide a gripping and heart-wrenching perspective on the atrocities faced by millions. What's fascinating about Man's Search for Meaning is how Frankl argues that our primary drive in life is not pleasure, as Freud believed, but the search for meaning. This search, he posits, is what gives our lives depth and significance. Frankl developed a therapeutic approach called logotherapy based on this principle, which focuses on helping individuals find meaning in their lives. He observed that those who survived the camps were often those who had something to hold on to, a sense of purpose that transcended their immediate circumstances. This purpose could be anything that gave their lives a sense of direction and hope, a belief in God, a love for family, a commitment to a cause greater than oneself, or a desire to complete a task. These anchors provided the strength to endure and persevere. The book emphasizes that even in the most difficult circumstances, we have the power to choose our attitude and find meaning in our experiences. This choice, Frankl argues, is what ultimately defines our humanity. He illustrates this with a poignant example from the camps where he found purpose in imagining himself lecturing about his experiences in the future, which gave him the strength to survive. Frankl doesn't shy away from the harsh realities of suffering but offers a way forward, a path to finding purpose even in the midst of pain. His insights can inspire you to reflect on your own life and what gives it meaning. His work provides a beacon of hope, guiding us through our darkest moments and reminding us of the indomitable nature of the human spirit. Actionable takeaway. Reflect on what gives your life meaning and how you can align your daily actions with this purpose. Consider keeping a journal to explore these thoughts more deeply. In challenging times, try to find a sense of purpose, however small, to help you persevere. Remember Frankl's words, "Those who have a why to live can bear with almost any how." So, there you have it, 10 life-changing books recommended by various successful individuals. Each of these books has had a profound impact on my own life and thinking, and I believe they have the power to do the same for you. From understanding how our minds work to building better habits, from embracing vulnerability to finding meaning in suffering, these books offer valuable lessons in personal growth, motivation, and success. Which one are you excited to start with? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the Elevate and Explore channel if you're hungry for more knowledge, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Remember, reading is an investment in yourself. It's a way to expand your horizons, challenge your assumptions, and gain new perspectives on the world around you. Each book is an opportunity to elevate your thinking and explore new ideas. Now here's your call to action. Choose one book from the list and commit to reading it in the next month. Share your choice in the comments, and let's start a reading challenge together. If you know someone who could benefit from these book recommendations, share this video with them. Until next time, keep elevating, keep exploring, and take control of your future. Remember, the journey of growth and discovery never ends.